What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the latest ESL World Qualifiers tournament in Tribe Gaming, the round of 256 and the round of 128. Let's go ahead and see how Tribe Gaming did today. Alright guys, so I just want to remind you real quick before we jump into the video, if you want to support me, make sure you go into your settings, into more settings, scroll all the way down to where you see creator boost code, and type in your favorite creator's code that you want to support. Guys, if you want to support me, thank you so much. It means a lot. It helps me a lot before you purchase the gold pass or any gyms. If you want to support Carbon Finn, Itsu, any of the guys in Tribe Gaming, Maxi as well, definitely do so guys. They are putting out some great content and it really does help us out. So thank you so much if you support us. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump straight into some of the wars here. We had two wars today in the ESL World Qualifiers, the round of 256 where we faced off against Paku City and got the victory 13-10, and the round of 128 where we went against Boston MC, which is actually a team from Inquisition, and we got the victory 14-12. So let's go ahead and take a look at these wars. Watch the triples here. We did actually get 4 triples in this war, but ended up with a 1-star at the very end of war. We knew we had the victory and we wanted to try and see if we can get the perfect war, so we went all out with that last attack. A bit of a risky attack, but it ended up not working out, but that's okay. Still got the victory, 13-10. Let's go ahead and take a look at the triples here. Starting off with Maxi on this base here, coming in with the Zap Lalo, guys. He's going to be zapping everything in the core here. The queen and all that stuff in the core. CC is going to be dead as soon as he starts the attack there. Beautiful job. The only thing that didn't go really well on this attack was the Sui. So let's go ahead and take a look at what he was trying to do. He wanted his king to walk this way and go up around and make the funnel there. Then he's going to send in the Road Champ at 9, and he's going to wall break and send the queen in for the Town Hall. That was his goal here. It's going to end up going a little bit sketchy here. The king's going to walk the right way. The balloon is going to make the funnel on the 9 o'clock side. He probably could have sent the Road Champ early there, but he decided to wait. He wanted to time it better. Drop the Road Champ now after that scatter shot was shooting the king. And then he's going to drop the queen, drop the super wall breaker, headhunter to help his heroes kill the enemy king even faster. Royal Champ's going to use her ability, get the scatter shot over here at 9 o'clock, which is nice. But then these Teslas pop over here, and the queen is going to walk outside the base because of that. And the headhunter targets the town hall and activates it early. So not only is the queen not going to step up for the town hall because of those Teslas, but the town hall is also activated early. So we can't really send Lunas to it without them taking a lot of damage right away. So at this point, we're like on voice chat, okay, what do we need to do? How do we fix this? And we're like, you know what? You were going to use a Stone Slammer at 4:30. Let's just use the Stone Slammer on the Town Hall. You kind of have to at this point. So he says, okay, he's going to drop a Coco Loon for the Town Hall. He's still going to Lalo from the 7:30 angle like he had originally planned. He wanted to Lalo from here, send a group of loons there, a group of loons there. He was going to send the Stone Slammer here at 4:30, but instead he's just going to have to send more loons, and he's going to use the Stone Slammer on the Town Hall here to make sure he gets the 2-star. And guys, his flight is going to be so perfect that he still ends up getting the triple, even though he missed the Town Hall with the Sui. Watch how good this flight is. First Lava Hound from 7:30, second Lava Hound from 6:30, loons in behind targeting each and every defense, the perfect group of loons. Stone Slammer going in for the Town Hall, more loons over at 4:30 for these other defenses to keep the main group pushing through the core. One freeze to help that siege machine get through the Town Hall nice and easily. The balloons here in the core are going to go down to that scatter shot. That's a little unfortunate, but then he freezes the Eagle, freezes the multi-target Inferno, and watch how good this Warden ability is going to be right here as everything pushes in toward the scatter shot and the Eagle. Boom, pops the Warden ability. Everything is invincible going into this back end. No more splash at this point. The base is crushed, guys. Even though his Sui did not go to plan, he's still going to end up killing the base with like 20 balloons left over. Absolutely smashed. Beautiful attack here by Maxi in the first war of the day, and on the first attack of the war as well. This one was our first attack, so nice job to Maxi here, coming in with the Zap Lalo to start off the war for us. We'll go ahead and take a look at the next attack here, though. This one is going to be Itsu on base number 2, coming in with the Queen Charge Hybrid on this one, guys. But he's going to be doing it with 7 zaps and an earthquake, so not many spells for the Queen Charge, not many spells for the hybrid. It's going to be a crazy attack here. All this value in the core, we really couldn't help but go for the zaps. He wanted to get that multi, he wanted to get the Expo, the Warden, the Clan Castle. I mean, he can just get so much value here. An extra sweeper on the left side. So look at that, everything in the core is dead. Now he's going to send a battle blimp right into this Inferno Tower compartment, get it down. Doesn't need a rage or anything. He just wants to make sure that Inferno goes down to create pathing. That way he can do a nice, easy queen walk straight into the town hall. Just like that. Get everything over there. And then you can already see, because of the zaps in the core, he's already set up pathing alongside the blimp here. There's no more buildings here in this whole area. Just like that, he's free to create pathing for the hybrid to go this way, the queen to walk to go this way, king on the outside on the left, and I mean the pathing is just perfect at this point. Funneling the queen inside with a baby dragon here. The Tesla pops, so he is going to end up dropping about 2 hogs to make sure that Tesla goes down, just to be double sure that queen's going to go inside for the town hall. He doesn't want a 1-star. That's the last thing we want right now in this war format. So here the queen's going to step up, get that air defense, then she's going to go back up for the town hall, and he's pretty much free to start the hybrid. So he's going to send the king to walk this way, just like that. King will go that way and go back around to the left, and the hybrid's going to push in right through there. Now there is a lot of splash early on. He only has 1 heal, so he has to be super careful, but there's a bomb tower, a scatter shot, an eagle, and a queen all hitting his hybrid at the same time, along with the side of Tesla farm. So he's going to decide to use the Warden ability early and save the heal for later, and that was definitely the smart choice here. Now he's going to use the heal to make sure all the miners, all the hogs are still at full health as he pushes into the core. Backside scatter shot, he does have a freeze for it still, and a rage. He didn't need the rage at all for the queen walk. She didn't need a single spell, which is really nice. That helps out a lot when you can use all the spells on the other troops and not have to use them all on your queen. So here he goes, the rest of the hybrid pushing through the backside of the base. This bomb tower, wizard tower, inferno combo is going to do a lot of damage on the back end, but luckily his royal champ is still alive with her ability, and he's not even going to need the ability. Not going to need the queen ability, not going to need the royal champ ability, guys. This base got wrecked. Itsu coming in clutch with the Zap hybrid. He is just destroying bases left and right with the Zap hybrid right now, guys. It's working out really well for him. So nice job to Itsu on this attack. Beautiful plan and beautiful execution. Nothing went wrong in that attack, so really well done to Itsu there with the Zap hybrid. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next attack. This one is going to be Nick on base number 4, coming in with, again, another Zap Lalo. But guys, just like one of my last videos you saw, he's coming in with the 10 zaps again. It's working for him. He's doing it over and over and over again. And guys, not just 7 zaps, he's going to use 10. So let's figure out why exactly he wanted to bring 10 zaps on this attack. Well, there's so much value by this clan castle, as you can see. Scatter shots, inferno, sweepers, expos, heroes, everything. So he's like, all right, you know what? I want to get this multi-target inferno down, because multi-target infernos suck for Lalo. You don't want to go against them. So he's going to drop 5 lightnings right here to get this multi-target inferno down, both sweepers down, the scatter shot down, and damage the clan castle. Then he's going to drop another 3 over here, and then the last 2 to get this AD and the inferno tower down, and then just quake all of it, and it's going to go down, and he's going to sui for the town hall. So that's what he's going to do. Both scatter shots are going to be dead. 2 inferno towers are supposed to be dead. That air defense on the bottom side is going to be dead. But look, he misses the quake. He misses the inferno tower with the quake, the bottom side inferno. So the bottom side inferno barely stays alive with a little bit of HP, so it's going to kind of hurt him on the sui, but that's okay. He's just going to have to invest his one and only freeze on the sui here, using a ice golem on the bottom side. Royal champ as well to help funnel and get all these defenses down here. Now the hero's going in with a double wall break. King gets locked onto by the inferno. He wants his king to stay alive, so he's going to go ahead and use his freeze instead of on the Lalo for the sui here, and it's going to be fine. It's going to work out for him. King's going to pop his ability, get that inferno tower down, start working on the enemy king, and then queen eventually is going to step inside for the town hall here, pop her ability. She'll also be able to pick up that wizard tower, which is going to be nice, and there's not a whole lot left on this base to Lalo. The royal champ is really the only thing he has to worry about, but he brought a headhunter for her. Queen pops her ability. She's going to get the town hall there on the left side of the base and the wizard tower. Nicely done with the sui. He got all the value he wanted, starting with some loons on the bottom side, finds a couple of Teslas. Now he's going to be able to drop the stone slammer as well over here at 3 o'clock, and then the Lalo coming in. Now the one thing he did wrong on this attack, that pretty much the only thing besides missing that inferno with the quake, is he sends the headhunter too early, because these ground expos are not going to target the loons, they're going to target the headhunter. So he should have been slightly more patient with the headhunter, or maybe used his stone slammer with the dragon here so that the royal champ would target it instead of at 3 o'clock. But still, the sui got so much value that it's not going to matter. He's going to have 1 million loons left over going through this base. He's going to pop the warden ability in just a little bit but that Headhunter, as you can see, he sent it in and it died right away to the Ground Expo. So a little unfortunate there. The Royal Champ is going to stay alive for a while until this dragon eventually comes over and targets her. But he's got all the loons pushing through this base. They get the eagle down. They get all the splash down. There's no more splash in the base at all. It's all point defense. That last hound's going to pop, give him some pups to come over and fight the Royal Champ, but she's going to barely stay alive, and then this dragon's going to have to come kill her eventually. These loons are going to path over here. There's some awkward pathing. They have to go around this way and then back up for the last Tesla, but that's okay. He has plenty of time for the loons to do so. The dragon gets the Royal Champ, and we'll go ahead and fast forward to the cleanup. That was a really nice use of the Zap spells, the Earthquake, and the double wall break Sui there for the Town Hall. Beautiful attack here from Nick on this base. On the number 4 base, and that's going to be it for this attack particularly. He did a really nice job. Interesting base design here. I think we might have seen this one a long time ago in the past, so kind of an old meta base. You definitely don't want to use that one anymore. Let's go ahead and take a look at the last attack in this war. This one's going to be by me, coming in with the Queen Charge Hybrid guys on this base. We wanted to charge the Town Hall, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start with a Yeti funnel on the left side, drop the Queen right at 12. And then she's going to go over here toward the enemy king, and I'm going to end up wall breaking here on the air defense, and then use a Yeti to funnel the outside here just in case another Tesla popped. We wanted to be super safe because I didn't think the hybrid would be the hardest part of this attack, so I was okay with investing a little bit of extra troop space just to make sure the funnel's made, even though I probably could have gotten away with just like a baby dragon or something instead of a Yeti. So there was the first wall break. Queen's going to step up, get inside of the range of the Inferno Tower as she fights the enemy king, so I am going to have to invest a freeze spell here, drop the rage, drop the freeze, drop the next wall break. That Coco Loon finds a Seeking Air Mine, which is really nice. There goes the wall breaks to get Queen into the Town Hall, and unfortunately the Skelly Trap pops, and it's going to make me have to use my second freeze. I was not wanting to do that, but I'm going to have to use my last freeze already super early in the attack, so that kind of sucks. I'm not going to have it for the Royal Champ. For my Royal Champ on the back end, but that's okay. The hybrid's still going to be strong enough to push through the rest of this base. So Queen's going to get the Town Hall. She's going to step over to the right, get the scatter shot. I'm going to be real patient here, wait for her to pull the CC before I do anything else. Then I'm going to drop a poison, another rage on the Queen, and start with the hybrid from the 2 o'clock angle. Triple Ice Golem comes out of the CC. I drop the rage, and then I'm going to start the hybrid over here. So I have the king and the siege barracks to help funnel. So I'm going to drop the king first, then the miners, and then all of a sudden, boom, I find the Tesla farm right away, and I'm like, shoot, well, that's going to mess up my king pathing a little bit. So I start with some miners on the right side, then the rest from this top side are going to go in, and they're all going to meet up inside that first layer. Royal Champ and Hogs coming down, siege barracks as well to help support the king on the outside. My Queen is going to get another rage here as she's going to fight through the wall to try and go get the enemy Queen and the Eagle Artillery. I use an early heal there on the hybrid, and then I'm going to pop the Warden ability as we're fighting the Bomb Tower and the Royal Champ at the same time. You want to use that Warden ability whenever your hybrid's taking the most damage, so when they're fighting a enemy hero and going through splash at the same time, that's when you want to use the Warden ability. My Queen had to pop her ability because she was fighting the enemy Queen there and the scatter shot at the same time. Now she's beating on a wall, but most importantly, she's distracting the scatter shot fire right there, which is really nice. So that scatter shot is not attacking my hybrid because I'm all out of heal spells. We still have a ton of hogs, a ton of miners, the Royal Champ pushing through this base. Guys, even though I don't have any swag spells or anything, this one is, again, overkill. Look how many troops I have left alive. A P.E.K.K.A, 1.5 million wizards, 74 miners, and at least 32 hogs still alive on this attack. So a beautiful Queen Charge hybrid here. This one ended up working out really well. Even though I had to use both those freezes super early, it still ended up powering through the base quite nicely. So a nice Queen Charge hybrid there, and that's going to put us at 4 triples in this war. So as we had some really good plans. The plan on number 3 was actually really solid. Even though at 1 star it got really high percent, it was actually a really close attack, guys, a high 90% attack. So it was super close to tripling. We almost had the perfect war, but that's going to be it for this one. This was the round of 256. Tribe Gaming getting the victory against Paku City. Let's go ahead and take a look at the last war we had today, the round of 128, which put us into the round of 64, which will be next weekend, and it'll be live streamed, guys. So you definitely want to go check out some live streams next weekend. I think Carbon Finn is going to be live streaming our wars, so that'll be really fun. But here we go, looking at this war here, Tribe Gaming versus Boston MC, which is Inquisition. We did get the victory 14-12. Again, almost a perfect war. This attack on number 4 was also, again, really close. There was only like 2 defenses left standing. So once again, super close to getting the perfect war. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the attacks here. Starting off with Nick on number 1. Again, another Zap Lalo. This one was an interesting base. He did have the Inferno Tower in the core, the multi-target Inferno with nothing around it. But guys, on this one, we're not going to zap the CC. So normally you see a Zap Lalo and you're like, okay, you have to zap the CC, right? Nope, not on this one. We decided there's not enough value over there. It's just the CC and 2 ground expos. Instead, we're going to zap the Scatter Shot, the Queen, and the Wizard Tower. That was the plan here. And then we're going to Sui over on the bottom side. Now, unfortunately, he is going to miss the Queen with the zaps. He drops them all there, and the Queen stays alive. She only got hit by like 2 or 3 of them. So a little bit of a weird error there, but then he's going to Sui the Ice Golem and the Roa Champ over at 9 o'clock, and the heroes are going to go in for the Eagle. And at this point, we're like, all right, don't freak out. I think there's a chance your Queen or the Roa Champ can still kill the enemy Queen here. So we're going to start with the King and the Queen behind. Roa Champ's going to step up, get this single target Inferno down, kill the Skelly Traps, and then she's going to step up, try to get some shots off on the enemy Queen here while he's doing the Sui for the Eagle. And then Roa Champ's going to step up, get a shot off on that Queen, and then boom, she goes down. Doesn't kill the enemy Queen quite yet, but that's okay. We have a Headhunter for the King. Queen might step up and somehow get the enemy Queen here thanks to this open wall on this base. Queen steps up, gets the cannon. King's going to pop his ability, walk around. He's going to get a ton of value over here. Nothing is targeting the Queen now, which is nice. She's free to get that Eagle and the Skelly Trap, and this Elixir storage is going to actually pull her up, and the open wall there is going to allow her to go inside the core, get the Air Sweeper, and kill the enemy Queen. So it's going to be really nice here. We are still going to get the Queen with the Sui. That Sweeper's out of the way as well. Boom, pop the Queen ability. Enemy Queen's dead. She's going to walk over here and get the cannon as well. He's going to start the Lalo opposite side of the Town Hall, guys, using a Stone Slammer also instead of a Blimp. So going all out, triple or nothing. It's going to be risky, but it's also going to pay off for Nick here because he's going to have the beautiful Lalo. Now, another little weird error here. The Headhunters come out, and he misses the poison, so he has to drop some minions and a freeze just to make sure his Warden doesn't die. There goes the freeze. Minions on the Headhunters. Otherwise, they will absolutely destroy your Warden. There goes the haste to get everything through. He is going to send in the minions and the pups to kill the enemy Roa Champ, but the Roa Champ turns around, hits the Warden, so it forces his Warden ability early, the auto ability, unfortunately, but the Town Hall's activated. We are going to push into that Town Hall. He does still have a freeze that he's going to use on that Wizard Tower. Boom, he loses a lot of loons there to the Giga Bomb, but still has plenty of loons on the top side. They're going to get through that Wizard Tower. Dragon's still alive at full health. At this point, you know the base is wrecked. It all came down to time, and guys, I don't know if you looked at the time when I started the replay, but he had 1 second to spare. This was a super close attack on time, but we'll go ahead and fast forward through the time. He barely got it. Tons of loons up though, the dragon up, so it ended up working out really well. The plan was solid. 2 slight little hiccups there on the execution, but it still ended up working out perfectly. So a nice job here by Nick coming in again with the zap spells, guys. He loves those zap spells, so Nick's doing absolutely great with the Lalo right now. Maxi coming in on base number 2. Let's go ahead and check out his attack. Again, another Zap Lalo, and again, we're not going to zap the CC on this one. So what he's going to do is he's going to zap the Queen, the Scatter Shot, the Air Sweeper, and the Warden, pretty similar to the attack that Nick just did, and then he's going to Sui on the top side. So let's go ahead and watch the zaps here as the Queen walks around. Boom, he zaps her and the Scatter Shot, and then actually misses her with the last one, so she stays alive, and he's saving that last zap spell. He doesn't want to use it on the Queen. He wants to use it in case there's any Headhunters in the CC, so instead of taking a poison, he brings a zap, just hoping that there's not, you know, a million archers in there. But he's going to Sui his heroes over here. Roa Champ's going to go down at 9. Queen's going to walk in. He brought 2 wall breakers on this one, guys. And watch what he's going to do with this second wall breaker. He's going to send it from over here on the left to try and target this Roa Champ platform. That way he can get into the Eagle Artillery and get the Eagle with his Sui. And it's going to work out perfectly. There goes the wall break. King's going to walk around. He's still tanking for the enemy Queen here quite nicely. Roa Champ's going to pop her ability, get the AD on the bottom side. She's not quite going to get that Inferno, but that's okay. He doesn't need to get it. He can end the Lalo there. Queen's going to get this Wizard Tower, and then she's going to walk down, get this Eagle Artillery with her ability, and boom, also going to get the Air Expo, and he's free to start the Lalo on the top side. Still has a Stone Slammer as well. There goes the Lalo coming in. Early Hound, all the balloons, not all the balloons, but a ton of balloons coming in. minions behind for cleanup, those nice and early minions, so that he knows he's not going to time fail. Another hound and more balloons coming in from the top side, and then he's going to need more loons over here on the cannon and on the mortar to force this other group to keep going through the core here into the town hall and wrap around to the bottom side. And the town hall is going to get activated right here as he gets 50%. Stone Slammer coming in on the back side to hopefully kill the enemy queen once she locks onto it and starts targeting the dragon that's on the inside. There goes the Stone Slammer, also triggering the tornado trap early, which is nice before the big group of loons get there. Dragon takes out the enemy queen. She goes down because she only had a sliver of HP. He only needed one shot on her. Now he's going to start using these haste spells and the freezes going into the backside. There is a Tesla farm, but it doesn't matter, guys. He has 1,017 balloons still alive. They're going to path through the rest of this base here. No more splash. It's just a Tesla farm. He doesn't have to worry about much. This one balloon on the back end pulls the red bomb, which is really nice for his big group of loons pathing through. Beautiful job here by Maxi with this Lalo. It's going to work out. It's just cleanup from here on out. Minions on the top side, balloons on the bottom side. He still has 38 balloons up. Crazy nice execution from Maxi. Not much going wrong there except for the one lightning spell at the end of his initial lightning spells that missed the queen. Other than that, perfect execution from Maxi. Nice job on base number 2 here. Let's go ahead and check out base number 3. Again, Itsu coming in with another hybrid plan. This time no zaps. It's just a classic Queen Charge hybrid, but it's still going to work out. Queen Charge hybrid is still just as strong as ever, especially in the new meta now that everybody's running air expos and different CCs and stuff like that again. But this one actually does have 2 ground expos, and he's still going to Queen Charge hybrid it just because Queen Charge hybrid is that strong. So he's going to start off with a Yeti funnel on this right side. Queen's going to step up here, get a couple of these defenses, and walk to the left. And then she's going to get this Town Hall. He drops an early Hog to try and pull the CC here. Headhunters come out of the CC, so he has to drop the early Poison and the early Rage because the timing is a little awkward there. Queen activates the Town Hall, so it also is going to cost him one of his free spells, unfortunately. He's going to funnel the left side, and then he's going to double wall break into this Inferno Tower compartment. So after Queen deals with a CC, she can deal with the Town Hall. Then she's going to start making her way into that Inferno Tower compartment and make some nice pathing for the hybrid here. He's already going to have to use the second Rage, already used one of his freezes, so he's using a ton of spells super early on here, which is kind of not ideal, but it's still going to end up being okay because the queen's going to get so much value here. There goes the second wall break. There goes his last freeze, so he's not going to have any freezes for the hybrid. He needed it to keep the queen alive, though, because of that single target Inferno and the ground expos that are on her. Now, this air defense is really low on HP, so we were telling him on voice, okay, drop a Hog for that air defense. We'll get it down, and that way your healers stay alive. So that's exactly what he's going to do here in a little bit. But first, he's going to start with the hybrid over on the left side, Siege Barracks to funnel. And then now the Hogs going in, the rest of the Hogs with the hybrid, and watch this Hog hit the tornado trap. Boom. Oh, he finds the tornado trap and is just barely not going to get the AD for a while. But the hybrid pushing through on the left side of the base, using the first heal early. King over here, he used the King delayed to kill the enemy King and to tank the scatter shot. So the scatter shot's not shooting his hybrid. Really smart idea there from Itsu. And then the King's going to pop his ability, move through the top side of the base, hybrid pathing through, uses his last heal spell there, going through the core with that multi-target Inferno and the back end scatter shot. Now he just has to get through that row of champ and the scatter shot on the back end, and then everything's going to finish over here by this last Inferno tower. Queen beat through a wall. She's pathing through, getting a ton of defenses, doing a nice job. Again, he's not going to need his Queen ability. Itsu's going to be able to swag it, doing an awesome job with the Queen Charge hybrid, guys. Itsu's just killing it right now. Pops the Royal Champ ability. She's going to start working on that Inferno Tower. Unfortunately, it locks onto her, kills her, while everything else is distracted by that Skelly Trap. But still, that Inferno Tower is not going to be able to save the defense. There's way too many miners up, way too many Hogs up. The Warden, 1,000,000 wizards. The King stayed alive. Beautiful Queen Charge hybrid here from Itsu on base number 3 in this war. He did a nice job. This one was right at the end of war. He got the triple. But let's go ahead and take a look at the last attack of this war, guys. This one is going to be me again, coming in with another Queen Charge hybrid. It's still working for me as well. A little bit of a unique attack on this one. The Queen did not do what I wanted her to do. She did something really weird that you'll see here in a minute, but it still ended up working out. I was able to save the attack, adjust on the fly. Let's go through the initial plan real quick, though. Let me explain it to you guys. I'm going to drop a Ice Golem here on the mortar, then the Queen behind and a Headhunter behind as well. That way the enemy King can die really quickly. Then my Queen's going to walk. She's going to step up, get the platform, get the AD, and I wanted her to walk to the right. So I'm going to use my King Let me use a different color. I'm going to use my king on the storage to walk to the left. We thought, okay, there might be a Tesla farm here, so we're just going to go ahead and use the king. Use 2 loons right here on this archer tower. That way the king can go inside this compartment and clear out a bunch of this trash right here. That way the queen can go to the right for sure. And then I wanted to wall break onto this cannon once the first wizard tower was dead, and then wall break again onto this inferno tower once the second wizard tower was dead, and that would create some nice pathing. Queen could get all this stuff, king could get all this stuff, queen would actually be able to reach this as well, and then we could just hybrid. You can already see the pathing hybrid straight into the town hall just like that, with the late siege barracks way over here on the left side of the base. And so the pathing looked really solid, but we're going to see what happens here. The queen's not going to do exactly what we wanted her to do. I'm going to start off with the ice golem, the queen, and the headhunter, and give her a few seconds, wait to see what's going to happen before I drop the healers. I want to wait until the queen actually gets targeted by something to drop the healers, so I'm going to be nice and patient with those. There goes the queen, and the headhunter ice golem is going to start walking up. So once the king is out of range, I'm going to drop my king to walk left, and there is a Tesla there. I'm going to use the loons over a 6, so we were right about that Tesla. Now my headhunter pulls the headhunters out of the enemy CC. I was not expecting that. I thought, okay, the CC range looks like this. I thought I wouldn't have to fight the enemy CC until my queen is going over close to the first wall break, so that caught me a little off guard. So I was a second late with the poison here. As you can see, I dropped the healers and the poison a second late. Those headhunters get a lot of damage onto my queen, so I have to use a rage early. King's getting all the value I want, but at this point, this is when something weird's about to happen. Here goes the Coco Loon. I'm making a funnel on the right side with the Yeti. Queen's going to shoot this wizard tower, and then watch this. She starts shooting a wall. Look how close this building is to her on the right, this dark barracks, yet she's going to shoot the wall. And I don't think it was because of the lava hound, because the lava hound was like way back here when she started shooting the wall. So I'm not entirely sure why she picked to go through that wall as soon as she got that building, that wizard tower on the inside. But anyway, she's going to kill the enemy lava hound. She's going to switch targets here, stop shooting the wall, go for the lava hound. And at this point I was like, okay, after she kills the lava hound, she should reroute back to the right? So I'm going to go ahead and continue with the plan, drop the first wall breaker. It goes to the perfect spot. Queen's going to get all these pups out of the way. But now my wizard and my Yeti got the anchor buildings, and now there's no more anchor buildings for her to go to. And at this point, I'm like, well, shoot. She's not going to walk here to get that dark barracks. Is she going to go up for the cannon, or is she going to keep beating on that wall again? So at this point, we're like, hold on. Don't drop anything else till we see what she's going to do. And then all of a sudden, she's going to go to the left. So now she doesn't want to go for the wall or to the right. She wants to go all the way to the left for the cannon. And then after the cannon's down, she's like, you know what? That wall looks juicy again. Let me get at it. Now she's going to go back for that wall, go inside. So at this point, I'm like, all right, screw it. She's going to go in. She's going to get the town hall. I'm going to improvise here, use my second wall breaker to get her into that town hall compartment. Let's see if I can get her at least into the core so she can get some really good value. And at this point, I was on voice with Danny and Nick, and I was like, hey, where do we want to send the hybrid at this point? And then they were saying, all right, send it from the right side. We're going to switch up the plan. That way we can get this single target inferno down here, kill it as early as possible so the queen stays alive. That was the plan after we adjusted on the fly here. So I'm like, all right, I send the siege barracks on the top side, hybrid going in. I'm going to pop the warden ability early. Remember, I was telling you, when do you pop the warden ability? Do you heal first? Do you warden ability first? Normally, you want to use the warden ability when you're taking the most damage. So, like I said, when you're fighting an enemy hero and going through splash at the same time. So, as you can see here, right as we go in, we're fighting the enemy royal champ, we're fighting a wizard tower, we're fighting a scatter shot, we're fighting the eagle artillery shells that are raining fire on my hybrid all at the same time. So this time, it was definitely better value to use the warden ability first and then heal later instead of healing first. If you try to just heal through all that splash, you're going to end up losing a lot of miners and a lot of hogs, so the heal spell just simply cannot heal them fast enough. So I'm going to go ahead, freeze that eagle because it was doing a lot of damage to my hybrid, rage up the queen again, then I'm going to freeze the queen and the eagle at the same time. So my queen is going to stay alive for the whole attack here. She's going to get some really good value. Hybrid pushing through. I still have one more heal. The healers switch off, heal those miners, then they switch back to the queen. So those healers were absolutely OP. They were just being really nice to me. We're pathing into that backside with the scatter shot in the last two inferno towers. My royal champ still alive with her ability. I used the last heal there. it's looking good. We still have a bunch of miners up, a bunch of hogs. They're going to get hurt really badly on this bomb tower, but that's okay. We still have so many miners on the outside, so many wizards. The warden, the road champ with her ability. Queen beat through the wall. She's going through the outside. A wizard doing cleanup on the bottom. My queen's going to go down to the Inferno Tower, but it doesn't matter. Road champ and these hogs can finish off the base. We still have a bunch of miners and wizards as well. Nice adjustment on the fly. The Queen Charge Hybrid was able to take out this base, guys. 100% destruction. Got it. Nicely done there. Really solid plan. Even though it kind of did not go to plan, the adjustments on the fly came through and it worked out really well for me. And this attack on number 4 was also super close, guys. Danny almost got the triple there. There was only like 2 defenses left up, so we almost had the perfect war. 14 to 12 here. Our average destruction was super high, 98.4 to their 88.2. So GG's to Boston MC, but that's going to put us into the round of 64 in the July ESL World Championship qualifiers. We are competing for a spot in the September qualifiers here, guys. So here we are. We're doing really well. You'll be able to see us live next weekend, Saturday. I believe it's at 3 p.m. CEST. It'll be on Carbon Finn's Twitch channel, so definitely go check him out. Let me know what you guys thought about these wars. We did really well today. Tribe Gaming is on a roll, so hopefully we can keep that momentum up going forward. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you like it, let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.